Hi, beautiful people. Hope you're all having an amazing day, whatever you're doing. I'm just going to cleanse this table a little bit. I don't know what we're pulling today, but I've got an energy of big changes ahead. So we're just going to ding the bell and then we'll get into it. Ooh, stay. Right, let's go. Ooh, that had like an echo about it, that one. Right, yeah, so what I was just saying, I feel like there's a big change coming for us all. Like general population. Don't know what that is, but I can feel a changing of energy, so I thought I'll do a reading and see where it goes. Thought I'd take you along with me. Right, without further ado, let's get started. So, what sorts of energies are we working with at the minute? Spirit, what sort of energies? Oh, they're not giving me any. Oh, no, I spoke too soon. Right. The garden and the gate. With this card, do you know what? I've got, like, there's a bigger world beyond what? Hang on. Yeah, I've got, like, the wider world, so that's what I was just saying about the energies, wasn't it? This gate is closed for the self-nurturing. I like to think of this as. You're about to upgrade. You're about to find something new, exploration. What else? Right, yeah, I've got a butterfly here and a birdhouse as well. So butterfly is transformation, as we all know by now. The birds, usually messengers, I like to think of them. Moving on to pastures new. That's what I'm getting basically out of that card. Right, let's see what else we get. Yeah, I'm getting... Right, hang on. Let's see what else we get if they give us any more messages out of these ones. Any more messages about this energy spirit? Yeah, I'm also getting you've been nurturing yourself, or we've all been nurturing ourselves. I think ready for a change. The world's gone a bit mad at the minute, hasn't it? I'm not getting any more out of them ones, so let's change cards. If it sounds a bit croaky today, sorry. I think I've got a bit of, well, I don't know. What do we want to put in? Okay, I'm getting drawn to these ones. Going a bit more spiritual, apparently. Oh, yes, we are. Right, I don't know where this reading's going. I'm just going to go with the flow. Spiritual guidance. Right, okay. Physical radiance. With this, I've got you being guided to step into your radiance, your... What's getting there? Yeah, spirit is encouraging you and guiding you through a process. It's going to physically change you as well as mentally. This energy, right, so what I'm also getting is on a wider world scheme of things are going to change rapidly in the next few months. I don't know about you, but I could probably do with a change right now because all this mad energy going on. I don't know whether you're feeling it, surely you are, but it's like the whole world's gone a bit mad right now, isn't it? I mean, I don't watch the news or anything, but occasionally I do, you know, obviously see what's going on, and it's just like, there's nothing, like, depending on how old you are, right? But I remember when I was younger, and my mother used to watch the news and that, you know, as they did, Coronation Street, the news, all that. But there'd always be a story on there, you know, to finish off with a good news story. Like it'd be about, I don't know, you know, something to do with animals usually, or children, you know, it'd be a uplifting message. And as the decades have gone on, not that I'm showing my age here, but as the decades have gone on, the years have gone on, there's nothing good in the news anymore, you know, general worldwide news, is there? There's no happy story. And if there is, there's only like one every now and again, you know? So this is kind of energy I'm getting, you know, stepping into that more joyous energy, or the lighter feeling energy, you know, that the world's trying to tell us that doesn't exist at the moment. It does exist, you know, there's still kind people in the world, and, you know, a lot of abundance to be had. But if you're going to sit there watching the news, or, you know, what the general population watch, you're going to feel like a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, a lot of, you know, I think this is what we're seeing with a lot of people now. But as I started off with saying, you know, it's not all doom and gloom. There's a big wide world here. There's new possibilities, shall we say. I think whoever's watching this reading, or whoever's been drawn to it, has been nurturing that garden, you know, ready for change to happen. You are the change. Yeah. You're being guided into this change. A lot of people aren't, because they're not listening to the guidance. With this card, it says physical radiance, and I might read the book in a minute, but with this card I'm getting, you have a glow about you. Yeah. People might be drawn to you in different ways because of your natural glow. And all that means is you're glowing because you're not letting the negativity consume you like other people are. You're following that guidance, or you know there's an inner voice somewhere. Yeah. A lot of people don't listen to that voice. And do you know what's interesting as well? I've just realised I put these glasses on my table because I was feeling the sun energy, you know, like being like the sunshine in the darkness. And we pulled this card, which it's sulphur, but the colours in it are the same. So I've got like a yellow theme going on here, being the sunshine. Yeah. Right, we'll see what else. Where do you want to draw me? Oh, right, say, right, okay. Say and read this book for these cards. Might have another message. Right, so selenite. Hang on 1 minute. Sorry about that. Just got interrupted. Usually happens. Right. Selenite. So, your healing journey today with selenite. Oh, it's telling me to read this bit. Okay. Right. So it says, let the silver white aura of Earth's liquid fire surround you. My calm warmth will still and calm the mind and emotions. Too long has the door to your spiritual guidance been conditional. I hold the key, and we have initiated this most holy of unions. History lives in me, the mother's life and blessings. Feel now a single star that I am. Carry me from below your feet to the centre of the universal love that you are. Shine now in the infinite light of us. My energies have lifted you to a new high. Open the highest parts of self and reintegrate the mind of spirit. Linked now in my embrace, the clearest state attainable, the direct link to the unlimited source you are. In my liquid white fire, you are free. The phoenix has flown, its message heard and realised. Brothers and sisters of the Great Bear, for you have a special gift. Enter my presence and let my liquid light embrace remind you. Yeah, like the phoenix messages. Right, so healing journey today. If selenite has come to you today, there are beings with information that is ready and available for you on the inner plane. This information and guidance is relevant to current circumstances and situations. This is what we've just been saying, isn't it? As well as your spiritual growth and very often your purpose on earth. It is worth noting that selenite only comes when the ability to receive the information from spirit has already been mastered. One of the best ways to get this information is to do a little automatic writing. Sit quietly with a pen in your hand, keep an open mind and listen. Write down whatever comes. It is best to not read what you are writing and to read it later. Often yawning can help loosen the throat chakra and facilitate the entire process. Alternatively, set up a meeting time with spirit on the astral plane to collect the information in the dream state. Jade and apophyllite can help with this. Selenite is a sacred stone to the Palladian star system. They may be contacting you. Selenite is also powerfully connected to cats. If you have one around you, it has a message. Their principal wisdom are in the flame of love and heard through the heart. Sit, listen and feel. Affirmation. I am the eternal voice of spirit. Wow. Right, so this guidance, you already know that you've, like I said before, you follow that guidance, you have that light, you listen to them messages. And as that's just said, maybe try a new way of connecting with spirit. It doesn't have to be in the dream or automatic writing. It's whatever feels right to you. But maybe, look into different ways, sitting quietly, meditation, gardening. There's lots of different ways that you can hear spirit. But I feel spirit has a new message to share with whoever's watching this, about ways to move forward. It could also be physically, a new physical way of doing things as well. Yeah, I'm also, the cat. Yeah. So maybe a cat has a message. This is amethyst as well. So maybe amethyst can, amethyst opens you up. I've got a lot of amethyst on this table. I love amethyst. It's one of my favourite crystals to work with. Yeah. So, oh hang on. They're telling me to move over here now. Okie dokie. Right, so what other messages, spirit? Now, I'm just going to flick these out, see what else they want to tell us. So, spiritual guidance, physical radiance, messages. Ooh, right, hang on. What other messages do you have for us? Flipped, didn't it? Oh, right. Oh. everywhere. Wow. Okay. That mess. Oh. Right. Confirmation at its finest. Right. So we have messages from Spirit Connection. Yeah. That's what we've just been saying. We have the Phoenix. Yeah. Which we read the Phoenix in that one. We also have automatic writing, ancient wisdom scrolls. And we have the dream catcher. So everything that card's just said there is being reinforced with these 4 cards. Yeah. So you're definitely receiving messages. It's opening up to it. I've also got purification. So maybe saging, smudging. I think a lot of that at the minute, you know, clearing your energy from, especially if you're around a lot of toxic people, you know, on a daily basis. Yeah, another book card as well. Knowledge, openness. You've got knowledge on this one. So knowledge is being gained by writing things down or reading, is what I'm getting for someone there. Right, this card I pulled in the last reading. So if that resonates, go back to it. I always say that if I pull the same card, you know. Yeah, instinct, natural, personal power, instinct, nature, personal power. So personal power, you can hone your instincts more in nature, you know, watching the animals. That's what I always get off that card. Could be a spirit animal as well, and because we got cat, you know, maybe it's not just the cat speaking to you. It could be any animal, you know, whatever. You know, if you've got a repeating animal coming to you, that'll be a personal message. And then I've got journey, complexity, and discovery. Yeah, so lots of discoveries to be had. We started off with this card, didn't we? Saying that there's a big wide world out there, you know, full of discovery. Sometimes it's like walking through the maze in your life, the labyrinth. You know, you find a path, you get a block. You find another path, you get a block. You know, that type of energy. What I'm getting, though, this guidance is showing you the right path to get out of that labyrinth. Yeah. Now, that message, well, all these messages will be different for every single one of you. So I can't really explain what sort of messages, because everyone's unique. You know, everyone thinks differently, has different, you know, ways of doing things. And that's what makes you you. That's the important thing, you know. This is your sunshine. This is what brings the light to you, your unique way of expressing yourself. Yeah. Dreams. As I said before, that card summed it up there, you know. Messages, Phoenix. What are you passionate about? Yeah, follow that passion for transformation. Yeah. Follow your... Hang on. Passion is your guidance. I'm getting there. I'm also getting... Obviously, we have to do things in our life that are mundane, you know. We still have to live, you know, pay the bills, all that kind of thing. But you will be a lot more successful if you find time for passion. Is what I'm getting. and a lot of purification. Yeah, I'm saying cleansing is very, very important for this, whoever's watching this, you know, this collective. Right, I'm going to put some tarot cards. See what else we get. Oh, breakthrough. Right. Right. Work, hands, work. Oh. Right, I just got black sheep energy again. I've got my little black. Right, hang on. See if this. What's going on? See, I knew we had another one in there. Wow. Okay. Right, I've pulled another 2 cards from the last reading. So as I said, if it resonates or you want to go back and check that one. But I've got a breakthrough, a big breakthrough here. This is what we were saying before, isn't it? Like some sort of... I've got a leap of faith. Taking that leap into the unknown. Yeah. Following that passion. I've got chain breaker. Grabbing the snake, grabbing that knowledge, grabbing that. I've also got feminine energy with this, but it doesn't mean that we all have feminine and masculine energy. I'm not saying I'm getting universal consciousness. The old way of doing things are breaking down is what I'm getting. Them chains have been broken. This is why we're seeing a lot of weird stuff going on. You've got the knowledge here. I'm getting leader energy as well. I said that before, didn't I, actually, about people might be drawn to you, you know, your light. Because you've managed to break the chain on something that everybody, not everybody, but a lot of people are stuck in. Yeah? You can see the bigger picture. That's what I'm getting off that. Big move here. Yeah? Big move forward. Now, this could be a literal move. It could be moving a job, moving house, moving, you know, put it as it fits. But it could be this big move forward, this transition that we were talking about, you know, with this world's energy. That's what we started off with. In your personal life, it could be a move as well. But overall, we're moving into this new earth. I'm getting new universal energy. I'm also getting the earth's upgrading. I'm getting, we're on the Big Dipper. Right, okay. And desires, yeah. What are you passionate about? What do you desire? What sort of things ignite that passion? So these 3 cards here, like I said before, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we've got 5 cards that I pulled on the last reading. So I think that last reading I did, the one before this one obviously, might have a large significance for certain people watching this reading. Right, I've got a soul contract. Right, okay. I'll pull a couple of these. Oh, whatever you give me. Right, so soul contract. Now, these soul contract cards, excuse me, sorry. They're not binding soul contracts. What they are is, it's a little insight into... So, I believe that before we come here into this world, we choose certain things to experience on our paths, yeah? Good and bad, you know, experience, that's what it is. So, these cards are like a little insight into the sort of things that we, you know, wanted to experience or learn from, yeah? You can break the contracts at any time, you know, you're not bound to anything. We've got the breaking of the chains here, so you know that more than anyone. You know, if you don't like it, change it. So, let's see what we get out of these. Any messages off these cards, please, Spirit. Messages off these. Okay, looks like a few of us have been wanting to experience quite a lot then, yeah? Or this could simply be a message for each one, no? Right, let's see what we've got. Divine embrace. Open yourself to the universe's loving embrace. Let its healing energy restore your spirit and guide you to a place of peace and renewal. Loving embrace, universal acceptance and healing power. Right, well, what I've just got off this was, I got before pulled them ones, didn't I? The black sheep energy. I've got a feeling of some of you came here to experience loneliness and independence, but you are always loved, yeah? Never feel like you are alone, is what this card's saying. The divine embraces you in a hug. All you need to do is open yourself up to that, yeah? You are never alone, no matter what the journey entails. We got another phoenix. Wow. Okay. Right, so spiritual rebirth, yeah? Your soul is undergoing a rebirth. Embrace this new version of yourself with open arms. Renewal, new beginnings, and soul cleansing. So, there we go again, rising up, you know, new. Got a sacred flame on this one. So you came here to experience new things, as I said before. This lifetime in particular is embracing them new, you know, new experiences wholeheartedly and cleansing the soul. So working on things maybe from past lifetimes, you know, that you didn't get a chance to work on. I'm getting off that card. What have I just said? I love it when they do this, you know, when it flows in sync. Spiritual evolution. Every awakening is a chance for spiritual evolution. Let transformation be your strength. Soul growth, conscious leap, universal wisdom. So you're gaining a lot of wisdom on this lifetime. Akashic records. See, we were on about, before I read it, there's a key here as well, a key to something being unlocked. This to me looks like a library, Akashic records. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hang on a minute. I'll just get a drink. Sorry about that. Yeah. What I've just got from that before we go on. Some of you might have a problem expressing yourself verbally at this time, or other people in your life might have a problem expressing themselves verbally, so they might get caught up in emotions that they can't express, is what I've just got there. Right, back to this card. Akashic Records. Connect with the Akashic Records to uncover the eternal wisdom of your soul. Here lies every answer and the direction you seek. So we had the books, didn't we? Automatic writing. Yeah, so that might resonate quite strongly with someone. You know, writing things down. Or maybe journaling, which I usually say with this open book, you know, but take that as it resonates. Soul Archives, Universal Memory, Blueprint Unlocking. And then, what do we have on this card? Trust the timing. Right, so time is the universe's ally. Trust in the flow and everything will fall into place. Patience, divine rhythm, perfect timing. Yeah. So, right, what I've just got there with this card is, if you have been trying to express yourself, like I said, again. Yeah, an opportunity is going to be opened up for some sort of something will happen in a sequence. I'm getting some sort of timeline, a sequence. There'll be a series of events. You'll know it when it comes. I'm getting trust. Trust in yourself. You'll know it when it happens. I'm getting overall picture. What's that mean? I'm getting it'll be different for everyone. Can't quite grasp. There's a perfect timing for everything. Just seen a clock. Right, I might come back to that in a minute. Yeah, I can't quite grasp what. I can see a clock, I can't. And it's like steps. Right, let's see if you can interpret that. It might mean something to someone. Right, do we want to pull anything else, Spirit, or... right, I'm going to finish off on an angel card. Okay. Right, so we'll finish off on this unless they want me to pull anything else. So what messages from... Okay. From the angel... What sort of messages from your guardian angels, spirit guides, family and spirit? What do they want you to know? Okay, I'm getting quite a few here. So keep going though, so we'll keep going. Angels, spirit guides. Right. I've got a few here, but they won't. Right, okay. So, angel of guidance. Today I ask you to simply flow, and if you find yourself being blocked or frozen along your path, look up and smile. Today your angel of guidance is watching over you and will not allow you to step into deep water. If a project, partnership or travel is on the horizon, then look a little deeper into the situation. Have as much information as possible before you commit to any decisions. In time, you will understand why. See, timing again, yeah? Angel of reconnection. We said reconnection before, didn't we? I think. Meditation or whatever, trying to find a way to connect. I have been asked by a loved one in spirit to give you this message. Today, you must start to let go of all the what-ifs that have kept you troubled. Today, take a gentle walk by the sea or river. Your eyes will be drawn to a certain stone or pebble. Stop and pick it up. Close your eyes and listen. As you hear me whisper my name, write it on the stone and it will remind you that that our choices are exactly as they are meant to be. I love you and watch over you each and every day. It's a beautiful message, that one, isn't it? Oh, angel of possibilities, right? Everything that you have experienced has brought you to this moment where many joyful possibilities will enter your life. Yes. Like a sea of white horses, you will ride upon beautiful waves of love and experience a whole new world of opportunities. My dear friend, this time of exciting new experiences comes to everyone, and today is your moment. Get ready for all your magic. Angel of protection. You have come to the end of a circle or cycle. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. I am here to let you know that you have my protection. You have proven yourself. There is no darkness that can shadow your light. You can look back and say thank you, because you are now wiser and far stronger than ever before. Breathe and allow my healing and protection to fill your whole life and journey. Wow. And what's the final? Angel of admiration. Today I have something exciting to tell you. You have a secret admirer. You can smile now because all the effort that you put into finding your happiness, your truth and your faith has more than paid off today. For now you shine so brightly that no one could ever walk past you without looking twice. Expect a tap on your shoulder with a great opportunity. Wow, that just flowed, didn't it, with what we've been saying. Right, well, I can't add anything to that. That's your messages off your spirit guides, guardian angels, loved ones in spirit, whatever your beliefs are. And, yeah, what a beautiful way to finish. So, thank you for viewing me today, everybody. If you're still here and you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. If you did get anything out of that, put in the comments, an emoji or something. Claim it. Or you don't have to claim it on the comments. You can claim it yourself. Right, they just told me to finish off on, I love you and protect you every day. Thank you, Spirit. Right, thanks very much. I shall see you on the next one and have a beautiful day, whatever you're doing. Bye for now. Bye.